All right, hello and welcome everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. I am excited to get back into this. That said, I would like to switch out my party a little bit before we get started. Just because,
Pigeon crap. Yes.
keeps things interesting. They're not just running around with the same set of people all the time. Okie dokie, you are a mage. That means you like magic. I should probably give you more magic. This is a general rule. Give the dog more dog points. Hmm. I think the survival is generally a good thing to put spare points into. So we came to the Brachilian Forest for Wynn's personal quest. But while we're here, we're probably gonna have to do at least part of a main story quest.
Let's try not to get too lost. It's easy to get turned around in a place like this.
This area is fun because you can get ambushed really easily. I will say though, I do want to keep what does the ambushing a little bit of a secret.
Yes.
Because you already knew about the werewolves. That's kind of the main setup in this area. Is that werewolves are a thing. That's not what does the ambushing. Hey, look, a bear.
I'm on.
I'm gonna poke it. Bear's done. I was hoping that corpse might have something important on it. But it appears it was not so. And there's just a big red arrow on my minimap, pointing south. Hello, werewolves.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack.
Pardon me. I am no servant of the Dalish.
Do you take us for fools? We know you come come from their camp outside the forest. No doubt the old keeper himself sent you. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
Tell me more about this curse of yours.
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking.
That's not how I hoped this would go.
From the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
Pardon me. I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
I like that. That one just kind of turns around and saunters off. I know that there are 3 possible endings to this quest. One where we basically wipe out the werewolves. One where we help the werewolves. Hey look, Darkspawn. And one where we actually do manage to broker peace between the two. I'm kind of hoping to go for that last one. I'm not sure how successful I'll be. There, another one over there, just kind of waiting. Well, we'll let him have his ambush. Oh, no, never mind. Dog decided to go and chase him. There we go. You see a tombstone before you, it gives you an uneasy feeling. Leave it alone. Mystical Site of Power. This quest updated, I'm not sure what quest exactly, but I'll take it, I guess. Whoa! There we go. That's what I was talking about when I said ambushes. The trees. Or as they're described, wild sylvans. Ooh, iron bark. We needed that, didn't we? To give to the... Not Shaper, that's a dwarf thing. Basically, the whatever the Dalish equivalent of a smith is. I want to explore this area a little more, although
Yes.
I am a little bit worried about getting turned around. Come on, there we go. And we found another exit. I'm not sure where any of these will go. But it seems like a fairly large area, so... Wah! Another one! I got startled by the tree. There's another one. I can see it. I was just about to say, there is a way to spot them before they attack you. Yeah, there's two over here. This one's red. That's a grand oak. And there's another one. And there's another one.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Pardon me. You're not going to attack me, are you?
Ah, thou speakest of the others, how filled they are with hate. I apologize on their behalf. They cannot control their fate. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
And unless thou thinkst it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
What is this boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
What's so special about that?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
I could look for your acorn.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
And now your buddies attack.
Wipe them out quickly.
Whoa, I am low on health. I probably shouldn't be too surprised you can't loot the trees. I suppose it makes sense they wouldn't exactly have a lot to take. Except maybe acorns. Hey, where are we? There seems to be a path here that I almost did not notice. That doesn't really go anywhere. Okay. This campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
Pardon me. It could belong to the elves. Perhaps they will return? You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature.
Yes.
You examine the remains of the fire pit. It has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
I sense magic at work. The fire is... it's weakening us. Can you feel it? It wants us to stay.
We need to get away from this now! The flames emit a sudden warmth, draining your strength even more. You turn away, the chill seeping back into your bones. You are exhausted. You examine the bedroll. It looks clean and warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be so nice to curl up and sleep.
I feel magic here, draining my strength. We must leave, and soon.
Sleeping here would be bad, I think. We should leave. You turn away from the bedroll, but only reluctantly. The lure of sleep is almost overpowering.
Yes.
You look inside the tent and are surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
No, we can't sleep here. We need to go. It takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you, despite your efforts to resist it. I wonder if, like, the only way we can actually find out what's going on here is to give in. As you turn to leave, you find your steps growing leaden. Fatigue tugs at your limbs and you yawn. It has been a long journey. Perhaps it is safe to rest here. Whines plaintively and yawns. Let's not fight it. Let's turn around and see what happens. I don't have a choice anymore. Unable to resist its strange siren call, you trudge back to the tents and quickly collapse and drift off into a blissful sleep. I knew it! There's a demon! A demon!
I shall do so.
Well, you need to heal yourself. What is half of this? Okay, that'll give me a boost to mana regeneration, so that's good. Except it would appear I can't use it on myself. Okay. what is this one? Earthquake? Yes, cast Earthquake. There we go. Good job, Wynn. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still.
How long has that spirit lingered there? And how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
Who knows, but clearly we're not the first.
As you say, immediately.
I'm still controlling Wynn. Okay, I need to switch back to me. And now I can leave. Hello, Grand Oak, Great Oak, Grand Oak, Elder Tree. Yes, I already got that. Cool. Oh, more werewolves. And blight wolves. I think I've told this story before, but my first tabletop RPG experience was with a Dragon Age game. We got into one battle with a group of blight wolves that lasted the entire game and wiped out our entire party.
Oh, right. Yes.
And I will say that wasn't the DM's fault. That was that was going by the stats that were listed in the rulebook. Apparently, the blight wolves are just insanely powerful compared to new players. Come on, there we go. Not an eerie Emily stream unless I get stuck on a wall. Corpse.
Who, who comes?
You're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
I will take him back to the camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live. Ma Siranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
And it plops us right back down in the forest. No. Hmm. Oh, bear! I agree, Alistair. That is a lot of blood.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. I don't need any more lyrium. Alright. So I think I've said already that we need to get to the East Herculean Forest. However, I am not entirely certain how to get there. So I'm gonna do what I normally do. I'm just gonna follow the left wall, quote unquote, and hope for the best. Here we are.
First one to kill it gets the prize. Wants to fight.
I used my below the belt ability.
Going.
And when I hear below the belt, I immediately think of like dick kicks. So that was funny to me because I just immediately started thinking about Monster Squad. For the fat kid kicks the Wolfman in the junk. And he just takes a moment to be shocked, and he says, "Wolfman's got nards." So that's where my mind went. Kick werewolf in the dick. Turns out Wolfman's got nards. Who would have guessed? That's a massive helmet. He doesn't need that. Guessing none of these shields are gonna be good for him. Nope. I've noticed that we do seem to have some injuries, though. Maybe take care of that. Alright, there we go. We should all be fine. Alright, we are in the East Herculean Forest.
Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. I was until my change. Have you seen my clan?
Your keeper Zathrian is the one who sent me here.
The Keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
Have you seen him?
I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message. The off my will. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
I spoke to Athras. He worries about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
Very well. I will end your pain.
Gods bless you.
I'm not exactly happy about that. I say as I loot the corpse. Yeah, we need to be in the East Perkilian Forest so we can look for, Wynn's former student. Bears!
There's something about this place that makes my skin crawl.
Is that an ogre? That is an ogre. Oh boy, 2 ogres. I just did a really cool slow-mo kill on that ogre. Gotta say, it's really cool the first time you see it, but this is about the 5th time for us, I think.
All right.
Come on, take it. There you go. That's something? Nope, that's just dirt. Guard corpse. Add elf fruit. Go. Hey, you're the mage I'm looking for.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anirin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynn?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
I think that's Brandon Keener. I am pleased to have made your acquaintance, Aaron.
Likewise. My years in the circle were not a complete waste. I learned more than I let on. You did teach me, Win, even if you didn't know it. Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you and Aaron.
And on you.
Brandon Keener was Garrus in Mass Effect. I talk about him all the time. Because he seems to keep popping up just everywhere. Yeah, actually, I'm looking it up right now because I want to be sure. Because he sounds like Brendan Keener. He's not. He's Kirk Thornton. I don't know Kirk Thornton. But he sounded like Brendan Keener trying to pitch his voice up. Okay, Kirk Thornton is apparently most known for Ninja Scroll and Perfect Blue, neither of which I have watched. Actually, no, I have seen Ninja Scroll, but it's been a while. Alright, well, that's cool. Curiosity more or less satisfied. And hello, Lorconos. I'm doing alright, how about yourself? Alright, so that should more or less, yeah. Pardon me. That's Wynn's Wynn's quest done. I don't know if Zebron has a quest. If he does, I don't have it listed. But we do have one for Ogren and one for Shale. We don't have Ogren yet, and we haven't gotten to Orzammar. But we'll get to them in time. Hello, Hermit.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Are you the thief who took the Grand Oak's acorn?
Mayhap I did and mayhap I didn't. Have you come to claim it back? Oh, what fun. But we are getting ahead of ourselves already. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
Isn't that a question?
Would you know a question if it was asked?
Are you mocking me?
I don't know. Are you mocking me?
This is ridiculous.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
What can you tell me about the forest?
Too many spirits, that's the problem of this forest. And all the curses and the angry wolfmen who howl enough to drive you to madness. And you yell at them, but they run and hide deep within the center of the forest, and the trees protect them. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all, easily fooled if you know how.
And how do you fool them?
Oh my, no, that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something a little extra first, don't you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead?
Are you talking about the rhyming oak?
You know of it? Good. That makes this much easier. Yes, that's the one.
I'm not going to kill some oak tree because you asked me to.
It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now.
You want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is your name?
You may call me No, my name is Winifred.
Uh-huh. So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
Who's they?
Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never.
I found you.
So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me another question then?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
I was born in the town of Highever, far to the east.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have the Grand Oak's acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts?
No, of course not.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. But wait. What if you are lying? Aha! You thought to scamper away without suspicion, did you? Well, I'm on to you. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I want to trade for the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
How about a book?
A book, eh? What sort of book?
How about this book on elven history?
Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
I think I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
I think if I try to open the chest, he will come after me. He'll attack me. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh. Okay, cool. I mean, it's not like a random hermit is going to be much of a threat, but... I would rather avoid unnecessary murders. I see you, snake trees.
Wipe them out quickly. All right, that's it. Almost there.
Oh, I appear to be trapped. I appear to be dead. There we go. Oh, hey, I can actually loot this one. Yeah. Thank you, Win. There's a skeleton. Has a fancy shield. I don't think Alistair can use it, though.
And I'm off.
There we go. Nope. Alistair's the only person who uses shields in my party, so if he can't use it, then there's no point in taking it. Well, this looks spooky. You don't
I
say.
don't think we made any progress. We could barely see our way through the mist, and now we are back at the beginning again.
I don't know about back at the beginning, but at the very least, we didn't go anywhere.
Now, let's see. Which one should
I saw you there, Murder Tree. Lots of holler around. I'm glad the game doesn't let me attack the hollow. Inquisition does, and it's a bad thing when you attack the hollow. Oh, we're back in the west part of the forest. Alright. Hello, Grand Oak.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Thank you, Grand Elf. Grand Oak. Why elf?
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
I don't know why it's still got a mission marker. Okay, yeah, we found iron bark. I'm not sure what to do about Alora's Hollow. But aside from that, I think what we're doing here is more or less just part of the blight mission nature of the beast. And that's all the skeletons where we fought the demon. Speaking of Discord, I really need to get around to finishing my Discord server one of these days. Everybody keeps telling me that as a streamer, I need to have my own Discord server. Okay, still can't do anything with this tombstone. At least if I can, I don't know about it. Why can't I hop across those stones? I mean, that's like a natural bridge. Why can't I use the natural bridge? That just don't seem fair. Anything over here? No. There is not. Itchy knees. I think we may be heading back towards the Dalish camp, but I'm not sure. Okay, yep, this is the camp. Itchy, why am I so itchy? Okay, you I gave the iron bark.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of something?
I found some iron bark for you.
Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate?
Hmm. Hmm. You know what? I think I'm gonna say neither.
I must admit I'm surprised to witness such generosity from an outsider. You have my thanks, and the thanks of my clan for this gift. I will not allow your generosity to go without at least some reward. Come, I shall make something of the wood you bring. I've reformed the wood to my will. It is but a small token of our gratitude, but take it with my blessing.
Okay. Oh, we made a staff. Maybe? I mean, that staff is the only thing that, Oh, Barathorn's amulet. That's probably it. That would make more sense. I did get a new staff, though. Maybe Wynn can use that. Kinda doubt it, though. I've been having some really tough time finding better staffs. Nope, nope. Okay.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
She gave me her scarf. See for yourself.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
She died from the curse. Zathrian told you the truth.
The Keeper told me the truth? Are you certain?
Absolutely. And she sends you her love as well.
Oh. I see. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shira, fare you well.
Alright, so maybe we still have Elora's Hala to take care of. Although now this is all grayed out, which tells me that I can't do it. That's unfortunate. Right, well, we can go take care of some of these others. You've disrupted Logain's forces and no doubt hampered his plan to turn to the Chantry Board to report this tragic loss. Okay. So for that, I need to go to Denerim. Grab some more elf fruit while I can. Not that there's...
The tower is ever going to get back to what it was, Win?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with.
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Win. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you are right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me so. Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
As I was saying, there's not exactly a shortage of elf fruit, so I'm not too concerned with running out. Don't think anything has changed back here at camp, but this does give me a chance to go over everybody's inventory. I know this is everybody's favorite part. Is the micromanagement of everybody's loadout. Ooh, Morgan can finally use this thing. Hooray! That is not as good as what you've already got. I have several bows. Hers does 7.8, so... This one has rapid aim, so that's better than what she's got. Aside from that, the rest of them are pretty much... comparatively... not as good. That's what I should say. I was gonna say useless, but they're not useless. That's not as good as what you've already got, is it, dog? That requires higher constitution for you. I'll have to try and remember that. And you don't need a shield. And back around to Liliana. Wait a second. Yeah, that's better than what you got now. Hurrah. That is also better than what you've got now. And Zevron. Sounds like Chevron. Anybody need a belt? Ben can use a belt. How about a necklace? I've got half a dozen necklaces. All of which seem to be mage themed.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Let me see your wares, Bodun.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
You know what would really please me? Is if you had another backpack for sale. Oop. Want to sell all of these bombs that I never use. Alright. Do you have a backpack? I bet you don't. You do not. That is unfortunate. I could really use another backpack. Expand my inventory a bit more. There we go.
Yes.
Alistair, dog,
Yes.
and gay. Alright. I've already forgotten what my next mission was. Was it back in Denerim? Where's Denerim? There's Denerim. Okay, back to the Chantry board.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him.
And after much sweat, blood, and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
They shall be named Maleficar.
Cool. Then Desperate Haven. Go to the region marked on your map and see if there's anyone left to rescue from the Darkspawn invaders. Can do.
In this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
Okay. World map. Probably the refugees here. One would think. That's not too far from Lothering. Or the smoldering wreck that used to be Lothering.
Oh, right.
Oh shit, there's a mage.
I think it is.
Okay. Guess I won't be fighting the mage. What are they even doing? They're not fighting. They're just kind of standing around. I'm surprised they didn't target the refugees as much. I'm not sure if any of the refugees died. Some did over there. I don't know if I could have saved those, though. Come on, there we go. If I know there's a mage, I really need to prioritize the mage. The quicker I can deal with the mage, the quicker I can get rid of the mage, the easier the fight will be.
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you.
I'm not the maker, but you're welcome. Oh no! Random encounters. Oh, it's the dwarven merchant again.
You have coins, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
I don't think he has anything I need. I think most of his stuff isn't really as good as what I've already got.
And I'm off.
So back to the inner room we go. Hiccup.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
They are sinners who have given their love to false
Anything else on the board? Nope. Cool.
gods.
And next we have the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Medicines of magic have failed to cure all E-men who slips closer to death each day. You have been told that the Urn of Sacred Ashes, containing the ashes of the Maker's Prophet Andraste, has legendary healing powers. Lady Isolde sent her knights out in search of the urn. So far, they have returned empty-handed. If Arl Eamon is to have any hope of recovering, Andraste's ashes must be found. Locate the Chantry Scholar, Brother Genitivi, in Denerim. He is the only man in Ferelden who is actively researching the urn and will have important knowledge to share with you. Okay, so that's why we know Genitivi. I thought Zevron mentioned his name. August trots off happily. Try not to scare too many people. August runs up to you happily. He appears to have found a friend.
Puppy!
Maker, where did you get that? He wags his tail. Put him back where he belongs. No, you can't keep him.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand. From the lowest
Take this. You've earned it.
I'm still not sure what exactly you mean, but okay. So you need to find this Genetivi. Where is his house? Aldana's house. Door of a Blood Mage. There we go. Brother Genetivi. Basically around the corner and then straight south. This one, nope, that's Nod Noble Tavern. This one, Genetivi's home. Cool.
Yes? What are you doing here?
I am looking for Brother Genetivi.
Brother Genetivi? Why?
I would like to speak to him about his research.
His research? Ah, you mean his search for Andraste's ashes? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genetivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genetivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
And what do you think he's discovered?
I don't know. He was very excited when he left and said he would be back with all the answers. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genetivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genetivi and they too have disappeared.
How do you know they disappeared?
Well, they haven't returned and they sent no word either.
Are you so close to the knights? Why send you word?
I don't know. After what happened to Genetivi, can you blame me for thinking the same thing could happen to the knights? Perhaps I am just a pessimist. I hope I am wrong.
So where did they go?
No, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I'm willing to risk it. Tell me where he went.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area.
What exactly was he investigating?
I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
He just said that he spoke to you and told you that.
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
You sound nervous.
That's not true. I told you everything I know. Brother Genetivi told me about the inn, and that's all.
Who's us?
Us? I mean me. There is no us. Bah! Why do I keep up this charade? I gave you a chance to turn aside and forget you ever heard of Genetivi and the urn, but you persisted. Now it has come to this. Andraste, forgive me, I do this in your name.
No mercy.
Just an unarmed nutbag.
And I'm off.
Wait, that's not what I want. I'm half expecting to find Brother Genetivi just... Oh, the body of the real Waylon. Half expecting to find Genetivi tied up in a cupboard. Although I suspect that I won't. Brother Gen TV's research suggests the village of Haven in the mountains to the west might have some clues as to the location of the urn. Brother Gen TV must have gone to Haven to continue his search.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Wonder what quest that's for. I seem to be putting blood on the doors of blood mage relatives' houses. Now off we travel to the other end of the country. We're in the hot part of the afternoon, so I think my laptop might not be doing as well as it usually does. That's alright. As long as it can hold out just a little while longer, everything should be fine.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
So this is Haven?
What do you want?
Is there a Brother Genetivi here?
Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
A revered father, huh? That's new. I wonder what this means.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Are your traditions very different from ours?
Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities.
I'd like to explore Haven for a while.
We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo.
Why do you have a revered father, priests or women?
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
Have you heard of the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
The urn is nothing but a legend.
Brother Genetivi's research suggested it may be more.
I do not know who Brother Genetivi is or what he says. However, I'm sure people can convince themselves of anything.
And you don't know if Brother Genetivi has come here?
No.
Very well, excuse me.
You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
Did it just get a lot colder, or is it just me?
No worries, Alistair. Everything will turn out fine. One way or another. While the villagers are all being ministered to, we can enter all their houses and rob them blind.
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Who are you? You shouldn't be here.
Where's everyone else?
In the chantry. Mother wanted me to go to the chant, but she doesn't get to tell me what to do anymore. I'm sick of listening to Father Eirik, along with the babies and the girls. Soon I'll be old enough to go up the mountain and...
Go up the mountain?
Nothing. It's just nicer up there. You wouldn't understand. Lowlanders don't belong here.
Alright, yep, creepy child. Another horror movie trope. Checked off the list.
Oh, right.
I was thinking the chantry would be up here, but nope, it is a dock.
You know, Alistair, Antiva has a long tradition of royal bastards.
You don't say.
Oh, yes. They've led wars to claim the throne. Some of them have become kings. In fact, I'd say the current royal line in Antiva stems from bastard blood several times over.
Well, aren't you just chock full of useless trivia today?
Sadly, whenever a royal bastard rears their head in public and declares themselves, it often goes poorly for them.
Let me guess. They get assassinated.
Only the very popular ones.
And the unpopular ones?
Well, they get by somehow, I'm sure. There was one fellow who did quite well working as a prostitute based on his uncanny resemblance to the king. Charged a fortune.
Couldn't afford him, I take it.
That cynicism will serve you well, my friend. Hold on to it.
Honestly, I can see how that would actually work out very well. People will pay top dollar to have sex with a celebrity look-alike. Which, you know, to me is incredibly creepy, but...
Going.
Not the sex work. That's fine. But, being creepy about celebrities, I mean.
Yes.
I want to check that crate first. Let's have a look at this shop. Alright, let's just loot the shop.
Who are you? You're not from Haven.
Why does everyone tell me that like I don't already know it?
We don't get very many visitors.
Can you tell me about Haven?
How would you describe the place you know only as home?
We seen a man called Brother Genetivi.
No, I've never heard that name.
Can I trade with you?
I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look.
Well, you might have something. You might have a backpack, for example. You do not. Disappointing. Hmm. Of course, there's nothing for Morrigan. Why did I even bother? Nothing here for Sten either. Oh, right, Liliana's using bows. We're using a bow. And Zevron has daggers. Zevron got the daggers, and I got the daggers. And Liliana uses the shooty stick. Requires higher strength, but it's better than what she's currently got, so not the worst idea to grab it, just in case. Hold on to it for a bit. I'll probably forget and wind up selling it. I'm pretty sure that's happened a couple times by now. Ooh. Your recipe. Actually, yeah, I do have a couple more things to sell. Trade. Go over here. I can sell the frozen lightning because I will never use it. Cool. That should be everything.
What are you doing? That's private.
Well, I apologize.
You just don't listen.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. You seem to be hiding something. So my dog's gonna eat you. Oh yeah, this dead guy. The armor and clothing left on this dismembered man indicate that he was from Redcliffe. One of Arl Eamon's knights. There we go. I didn't get to read it all before it disappeared. Well, the shopkeeper's dead. No way that can become a problem. Yep, there we go. Oh, cultists, you don't say. I definitely wasn't expecting this. There we go. Alright, a mage. Prioritize the mage, Emily. Every time, prioritize the mage. Okay, there's another enemy over this way, apparently. I don't know why you're just off here by yourself. But you're dead now. And away we go. Or not. I don't know where that goes. It's not anywhere that I thought it would be. Wonder where the chantry is in this town. Well, it appears that the villagers are all out of their service. Bet these folks regret waking up today.
And I'm off.
Certainly seem to be carrying a lot of lyrium in this town. Even though I've only seen one mage. If they've only got one mage, makes you wonder what they need all this lyrium for. That's the world map. This is where we came in. Where's the bloody chantry? Villager house. World map. There's nothing here, it's just... There's a house and a shop. And I killed everyone in the shop. Let's say I killed the person in the shop. All one of him. So there's the dock. I don't know why all the doors look like I'm supposed to click on them. Okay, I didn't go this way because I thought it led to the dock. It appears I am a big dumb. There we go.
That's all of them, yes?
Seems to be. More death root. I think we found the chantry with more death root.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
Oh yeah, killing all your buddies was a blast. You killed the Knights of Redcliffe. We saw the bodies.
This, my brothers, is what happens when you let an outsider into the village. They have no respect for our privacy. She will tell others of us if we let her. Word will spread, and then what? You, stranger, do not understand our ways. You would bring war to Haven in your ignorance.
What about Brother Genetivi? What have you done to him?
We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
Alright, if we're gonna play it that way. Alright, cool. Ooh, hiccup. Ooh, hiccup. Okay, what time is it? Okay, cool. I'll take an acid flask.
Who are you? They've sent you to finish it.
Brother Genetivi?
You're not one of them, thank the Maker.
Are you alright?
What do you think? Weeks of scant food and water, the torture. Oh, I've never felt better.
I wouldn't be this sarcastic if I needed help.
So you won't help an old man just because he's a little abrasive. I see.
Don't worry, we'll get you fixed up in no time.
The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
I have some bandages, maybe they'll help. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Thank you. That feels much better. I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
And how do you know?
My research led me to Haven, and I have heard the villagers talking. I know the urn is here. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Eirik wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it.
This medallion?
Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you.
Are you sure you can make the journey?
It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring.
Alright, let's leave now.
Good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down.
Yeah, you're going to slow us down regardless. Maybe we could hitch a cart to the dog and have him pull you along. Oh, we found the temple.
Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way.
Now what?
Now, where does this go?
There, apparently.
Oh, what I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
Need to stay alert now, brother.
I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
Is it safe for you to stay here?
I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here. Go. I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the urn.
Is there anything else you need to know about the temple?
It was designed to protect the urn from those who would steal it or do harm to it, namely the Tevinter Imperium.
I don't intend to harm the urn.
I would hope not. And if the legends speak truly, you will never reach the urn with malice in your heart. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures.
So it is the wrath of the Maker that strikes men down?
That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the unwary intruder.
Traps, then?
I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you?
Try not to get in trouble.
I'll be right here if you need me. Now I
Should have thought of that before we left Haven.
Yes.
What is that? A long stick used to light candles. Okay. Never heard it referred to as a taper before. Pardon me. Oh, it's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, choosing my confessions. That's as far as I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so I am actually getting really hungry. So I think what I may do is take a short break, feed myself and the cats, and then come back when I'm done.
And I'm off.
I definitely don't want to stop yet. I want to keep going. I want to play as much as I can tonight. But I am starting to feel really hungry. So I am going to do what I usually do. I'm gonna let my laptop cool off a little bit. Gonna get something to eat. And again, I will be back. I will be ending the stream instead of setting it in the BRB screen. But I will come back later. I will actually like restart the stream, so expect to see more Dragon Age. Pardon me. Right. As yeah, I'm a little scatterbrained. I'm sorry, cause I'm just thinking about food. Food. But yeah, y'all know the drill by now, I'm sure. Follow if you're not already. Subscribe if you want. You can use Twitch Prime to get a free subscription. You can check out my Patreon, patreon.com/ErieEmily. Big thanks to all of my patrons. Aaron Thompson, Hugh C. Tanner, and Jenna Abel Bradford for all they've done over there, especially during this time of economic downturn. If you want to get your name added to that list, all you have to do is just head over there, pledge a minimum of $1, and boom, you're on the list every single stream. You don't want to do the whole monthly thing with Patreon, you can check out my coffee page, or my tip jar under the video, or my Teespring store. I got some pretty cool stuff over there, like this nifty Anarkitten shirt. So, consider having a look. Yeah, so now, I'm gonna go get food. And, like I said, I will be back in a little bit, once I'm done eating. So, thank you everybody for coming. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you have a wonderful night, whether I see you or not. But I will see you again soon. So, bye for now, everybody.